Yarn Girl. How are you?
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and how you do it and how we can get hold of you.
Okay, well, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl is a mobile yarn shop and party bus for knitters and crocheters. As you can see, we have a variety just about as broad as any yarn shop would have, but we make it a lot of fun for people by bringing the yarn to you and allowing you to have friends at your home and enjoy the knitting experience and crocheting experience by shopping on the bus and then going into your house and knitting with your friends. So come on in and I'll show you a little bit about our yarns and tell you about them. We have price ranges and types of yarn for a variety of knitters. We've got your beginners, where we have the lower price and acrylic yarns, and some really cool specialty yarns as well. These are hand-dyed yarns from Blue Moon, really beautiful. This is their bulky brand. It's called Plushy, and some nice Ella Ray. The bulky yarns are very, very popular this year for the blankets and cowls, scarves, hats, things like that. These are really lovely hand spun yarns by Christina Urbanis at Hand Spun Yarns, and she's right in Niantic, or Franklin, Connecticut, as a matter of fact. Let's see, what else do we have here? A great variety of sock yarns. Again, it's really interesting how the desire for yarns today goes from very fine to very bulky. So these are used a lot for not only socks, but shawls and wraps and things like that. So great variety. We have so much fun on the bus. Anything you need, you can call us for. We bring the yarn to you. We'll come to your house for a party or just for a shopping time. So give us a call, and you can reach us by calling Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl at 203-856-6755. I'm Paulette Meyer. I'm the owner of the shop, and you can find us on Facebook at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl and also at nittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. Oh, and we're also on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thanks for stopping by. It's lovely to have you here.
So what's the process, Dave?
The process is you put the oil in, and then you put the corn in, and then after you put the corn in, once the corn starts to pop, you want to put the sugar in after the first 2 or 3 kernels pop. And then the sugar will bring the temperature down, and then it will bring it back up, and then it will start to pop.
And that's how you make kettle corn.
No, that's cool. Thank you.
All right, we're at the Niantic Farmers Market, and we are looking at kettle corn. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you do it?
I'm Lisa. This is my husband Dave. We're Good Vibes Kettle Corn. We're out of Middletown, Connecticut. We pop fresh kettle corn, farmers markets, fundraisers, parties, sporting events. We have a great time. We love what we do. We got some fresh kettle corn that you got, Dave, on there.
And how does someone get a hold of you?
We have a website, goodvibeskettlecorn.com. Also through Facebook, same thing, Good Vibes Kettle Corn. Or email us, goodvibeskettlecorn@gmail.com.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, let me call you after I
And anything else? Yeah. $5. Thank you.
We're at the Niantic Farmers Market with Deke from Deke's Bagels in Niantic, Connecticut. If you haven't tried Deke's Bagels, you are missing out on life. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Oh, I don't know. They're bagels. They're delicious. Come and try them.
I've had them myself, so I can vouch for them. They're awesome.
Thank you. No, it's not. Say it.
Okay, and here we have some gourmet coffees.
Have fun.
Okay, so tell us about your coffee.
Well, I currently import from 4 different countries: Guatemala, Colombia, Peru, and Costa Rica. Everything's freshly roasted. We also incorporated our chocolates, coffee chocolates, 4 packs. Each chocolate is made with our coffees, according to the darker chocolate with the darker roast coffees and so on. We started our company in 2013 right here in Niantic, Connecticut. Since then we've moved. Now we're still home-based, just do farmers markets in the summer and the winter markets.
And how does can one order coffee from you online? Or?
Contact me through our Facebook page, Anastasia's Coffee. I do orders through Square. You can, receive an invoice right on your email, and I can ship it out to you. Currently don't have a website, but we will be building one.
Excellent. Thank you. How you doing?
How are you? Nice.
Good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you and what you do and where you do it and how people can get in touch with you?
Okay. Okay, let me think about that for a second. Okay. So I'm GeorgeneFoley-Didato. I live in Waterford, and I am an oil painter, and I paint, oops, go behind you, still lifes of fruit and vegetables and some landscapes, and I paint bigger things and I bring the little ones here, and yeah, that's what I do.
Great.
And this is my card,
And how does one get a hold of you?
and you can get a hold of me through my email at folehaus@aol.com, Full House. And I take commissions and I paint lots of things.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank you.
So these are senior students from Eastside High School, and they're here representing Project Grad, which is a group that appears to raise money to do a secret overnight after graduation, a drug and alcohol-free event for them to celebrate their graduation. We have different fundraisers that are happening throughout the year. We're selling signs. We have a couple of shows coming up. We're selling bracelets. We also accept donations. We have an email that is elhsprojectgrad@gmail.com. So what do you think? Send your messages there if you want to make a donation or you're interested in any information.
Great, thank you. How you doing?
Hi.
Why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, where you do it, and how can we get some?
All right. Well, we are Meadowstone Farm, and we make cow cheese, goat cheese, and we are located in Brooklyn, Connecticut. And you can get our cheeses at all the farmers markets, or if you took one of her cards, you could give her a call and she would send it to you.
Excellent.
Want to try any samples? Yeah. Spicy, non-spicy, goat cheese.
I love spicy. Anything spicy.
We've got our Kicking It Up, which is a jalapeno goat cheese.
Ooh,
Have you try some of
I like jalapeno.
If you would have waited 5 more days.
Oh, what?
That's our Kicking It Up. That's our goat cheese.
Nice.
And this is our Laura's Labor. That's made with cow's milk. That's a hot pepper cheese.
It'd be dangerous if I hung out with you ladies all day.
You'd have a blast if you hung out with us all day.
Do you have a website?
She does not right now.
Okay.
We're at all the farmers markets. We do Stonington, we do Coventry, Colchester, Ellington, Pawtucket. We're everywhere.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're sampling if you'd like to try anything. Samples of all 4 varieties.
It looks like we're with Andie's Cookies. Why don't you tell us a little about Andie's Cookies?
Well, Andie is my wife. She bakes locally in Clinton, all handcrafted by her. She uses only local eggs, local butter, nothing artificial, no preservatives. Our packaging is biodegradable and compostable. Basically the way everything should be. Yes. Oh, it's okay. Oh, what can I get?
Can I just try the peanut butter oatmeal?
You got it. The peanut butter oatmeal is actually a flourless cookie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my wife took out the flour, loaded in more all-natural peanut butter, and dissected the thick cut out.
Playing around. That's the truth. You need to be heard today.
It's probably our biggest seller. The peanut butter oatmeal, yeah.
So if I want to order these when I'm not here, how do I order these cookies from you?
Andie'sCookies.com. Right on our website. And online, she has probably about 12 different varieties you can order from. They're always a little different in each market depending on what she feels like baking that week.
Okay. Well, I always feel like eating any kind. Oatmeal raisin and chocolate chip are my favorite.
Oatmeal raisin is fantastic. We use an organic raisin in there. Special cinnamon and vanilla really bring out the flavor. You like a little taste of that?
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's actually my favorite. Great 3D. There you go. I haven't.
That's delicious.
To me, that's the way it should taste. I don't like crunch. You want nice and soft, but chewy
Yeah.
with that extra thick cut out.
I think when you die and go to heaven, they serve you these.
Exactly. We got a contract.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and
Okay, I'm Whimsical Knits. I make knit items and small figurines and dolls, mermaids, fairies, fantasy figurines mostly.
Okay.
And little stuffed animals. I make other things, I just don't have room for everything here.
Sure. And do you have a storefront
I
or?
do not. I
You-
have a Facebook page that I show pictures.
Okay.
I don't know if you take that information from your video, but
So we can find you on Facebook if
Yes.
you wanted to order some of these?
absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Well, why don't you tell us who you are and how we can get your stuff and things like that?
Okay, so we're Coastal Crab. We are a clothing brand, and we have our logo on
on all of our clothing. These are brand new. These are our new dog sweatshirts that we just launched. And we're an online website, but we come to the local markets and things just to get the word out. We don't have our own store yet, but we do have an online website. It's coastalcrabct.com. And that's where you can find all of our apparel that we sell. Okay, and we're constantly coming out with new designs and new colors and things just to keep it going. We have our pom-pom hats. These are just released this week too, and our beanies and all that. Good for the winter.
Great. Well,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you very much. What is that going on?
I'm going to put it on the Niantic page
Oh, cool.
and promote it in different areas.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Thank you for doing
Try
that.
to bring some business to Niantic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God. I've been looking.
So I look like I'm actually working and not just drinking the product.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about you, your business, and
Sure.
how we can get and all that good stuff.
Sure. Hi, my name's Sheila. I'm one of the co-owners of Fat Orange Cat Brew Company in East Hampton, Connecticut. And we shut down. We're a seasonal farm brewery, so January, February, March. We come to Niantic and do this farm market and sell pre-filled growlers, free tastings, and we're also distributing still. But in April, come to our brewery. It's really fun in our barn. We have animals. You can bring kids, dogs, all that.
Excellent.
Are you here every Sunday?
So your work is really to taste this stuff?
Pardon?
Your work is really to taste all this wonderful stuff?
While we're here? Yeah, oh, my work? Oh, yeah, that's all I do all week. Yeah, nothing else.
It's a vicious cycle, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's right. No, my husband Mike and I are the co-owners, and he and Scott are the co-head brewers, and so they do the beer, I do everything else. And Anthony works for us all the time just because he's a swell guy. And he's a big fucking fan.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Just want to try samples.
Okay, we are with La Belle Aurore.
La Belle Aurore.
Place I've been and had great food. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Welcome. We're here every week, but apparently you have to get to us early because, as you can see, we've sold out of the venison, leek, and potato hand pie already. Only 3 root vegetables and aged goat cheese remain, and very limited soup selections, and we're an hour and a half into a 3-hour market. So I would advise you, as our menu changes each and every week with great treats to take away from this wonderful indoor market, that you get here early. Buy early and often, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be here much beyond when I'm sold out.
But when you're not here, you're at your restaurant?
Well, we're always at our restaurant Wednesday through Sunday, and we serve dinner Wednesday through Saturday, beginning at 5:30 through 9 o'clock. And on Saturday and Sunday, we also serve breakfast brunch. On Saturday, it's from 8 to noon, and on Sunday, it's from 8 to 1. So we invite you by to enjoy and visit with us.
And we can visit you online, your website or Facebook
Absolutely.
page?
It's www.labellauroreCT.com. The menu is up there. The menu changes regularly since it's predominantly locally sourced. So when we're out of things, we're out of things. And when the farmers don't have certain things to provide to us, especially this time of year, what with it's coming out of the root cellar and roasted root vegetables, and if the hens aren't laying eggs, it becomes somewhat difficult. So the menu changes regularly. But we are locally sourced, and we are farm to table, and we are locally owned. So please, if you haven't been to La Belle Aurore, come on down. And by all means, come to this farmer's market every Sunday from 11 to 2 through the winter season.
Thank you. I've dined at your restaurant and I can vouch for it. It's awesome.
You want me to turn the camera around and you do the testimonial? No, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it's a
please,
fabulous place.
Come back.
And your hot sauce, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a house-made hot sauce. Absolutely.
Fabulous.
Yeah. It was something that my wife, who's the owner and the chef, and my son created a few years ago. And she continues to make in his absence as he's now a sophomore at Syracuse University. So.
Great. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, it's your turn. I was saying that while you have all the experience in front of the camera, I am not. I'm not comfortable.
Well, just tell us who you are, what you do, and how we can get to you and things like that.
Okay, so my name is Melissa Punzalon. I'm a Niantic resident, and I make handmade jewelry. I do handmade beads out of different types of clay, and I also do etched metal jewelry, which you'll see down at the other end of my table. This is made out of copper and brass.
Wow, that's really neat.
Thank you. And I do have a website.
You make all these?
I do. Yep. I draw it directly on the metal and I etch the designs in, and then I add a patina to it.
Amazing.
And this is my website, which is my name. So you can find me online. And I always post when I'm going to be appearing at another event. And you can order things directly from my website. And
are you on Facebook as well?
I'm on Facebook as well, yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. You want that? I'm going to shake your hand too. Thank you.
I used to do it probably about that long ago when I used to be yeah, I was the mailbox lady, and now the bird lady. We do just designs.
All right. So why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, where you do it, and how we can get?
Hi there.
This design right here, located here in Niantic, and we make and design our own jewelry and giftware. We have some new special lines. This is one of our new lines. It's an actual sea brick that we have collected on the shores in Niantic, and my partner Karen has made jewelry from them, both earrings and necklaces.
The main reason for a lot of this, the brick jewelry, is to bring awareness to people of how the shoreline has encroached and the destruction of a lot of the homes and buildings that are on the shoreline through the years with the storms and stuff. So Sandy, I was having a conversation with her, and Sandy, she hasn't even really recouped from Sandy, and the shoreline was much further out. So all of this brick is really from destruction places like that.
So you make all of this?
So we do all of this ourselves.
Actually, I think my wife got a present from your store from somebody.
We are in the old red salt box in town.
And we're also at Hot Point Jewelry. We have a selection.
Excellent.
It's a great
Very
community.
talented.
People are very supportive. We have a lot of fun doing it.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Next day.
Okay, so what do we have here?
We have smoked salmon, oysters, clams, octopus, salmon candy, smoked salmon candy.
Now, are you a brick and mortar, or
no? I'm a.
How do people get to you and get your stuff?
Either a farmer's market or River Valley Provisions in Haddam.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I run the seafood and a lot of the meat area over there.
That one you need a food link.
What do we have? What are some of the things that we have here?
Okay, so we have salmon candy, which is a brown sugar and salt brine salmon, center cut salmon, really tasty stuff. We have a Creole, which is a Cajun smoked salmon. We have a honey sriracha smoked salmon, cracked pepper, maple, and an Italiano we call it, which basically has a sausage-type seasoning on it, fennel, garlic, black pepper, crushed red pepper.
Okay.
We have smoked salmon spread over there, which is nice on crackers. Smoked mussels, horseradish dill sauce.
Hey, have fun.
And then down here we have the oysters. So we have some octopus in here, the marinated octopus.
Oh, I love octopus.
We gotta try some of that.
My oysters, I gotta listen to him. Wait.
And what are you ladies doing over here?
We are shucking oysters. These are pearly whites out of Rhode Island, and we also have big rocks out of Cape Cod. These are really good.
Great, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like to try an oyster?
I'll come back for that. I don't want to get it on my camera.
No, I'll hold the camera. You eat. Oh, oysters, the best. The best.
What do you guys have?
So it sounds like a high recommendation from you.
Oh, for an oyster? Yes, absolutely. Anytime, anywhere.
Excellent.
Really. Oh, yeah. The best I had was up in Mystic, one of the restaurants. I had a dozen. The best I ever had.
Great, thank you.
Oh, they were clean. They weren't salty. They were juicy. They were just
Thank you.
anyone.
So this is
Okay, I'm doing.
How you doing?
Hi there.
Who are you? What do you do? Where do you do it? And how do we get if we want?
Oh man, that was a lot of questions. I am Patty Clancy. I'm a local artist. I live right across the river in Waterford. And what I do is I paint collections of art, themed collections of art. For instance, my signature collection is 50 stage lights. And then I put them on practical items like this. This is can you tell me what it is?
The thing we should put our keys on
Very good.
so that we don't lose them,
Very good.
but for some reason they don't seem to make it to the hook.
Guess what? It takes 21 days to form a new habit. I have tested this out myself, and it does work. You know, you put it by your door, and because it's, I try to put meaningful artwork on there, it attracts you, and it's kind of a psychological thing so that you do end up changing that habit, and you do put your keys there. You always know where they are.
But 21 days. That's the stat.
Give yourself 21 days. Some people are quicker than others, and they have these slotted hooks so that they hang securely. You know, once that's on your wall,
It's not going anywhere.
when you put your keys on and off, it's not going to go like that.
Okay.
So I also put the artwork on towels, 100% cotton.
What is that?
These are tea towels. So we've got all 50 state birds on tea towels.
Oh, wow.
I also put them on note cards. And then envelopes.
Now that's a lost art, the note card.
That's right. Trying to encourage bringing that back.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So I have a watch your step. Don't let those succulents trip you up. Okay, and then this is something new where, another art collection I do. I'm just testing it out as a freestanding piece of art. So you can either hang it like that or take these right off, put the screws in your wall, and these come with or without. I can pop some hooks on there for you if you want
okay.
them, for people that are downsizing. So
Sure.
And I do have other stuff, but you have to go to my website, which is pattyclancy.com, to see everything. You can only fit so much at the smaller venues.
So you ship and all that.
Sure, I sure do.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
It's a very user-friendly online store, so I encourage everybody, look at it, give it a try.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Make great gifts. Okay, thank you.